This is Pokeball 35, and welcome to yet again another brand new playthrough on the channel. Today is finally the day where I finally go back into the Metroid series. Last year, from like, I don't know, January through like May or something like that, I just like went through the entire 2D Metroid series. I played through Zero Mission, AM2R, Metroid 2, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, and Metroid Dread. I played all of that. I had never played a Metroid game up to that point at that time, and I had said then that I would eventually like to get into the Metroid Prime series, because Metroid Prime 4 is eventually going to happen, and that is a game that I would eventually like to play once it eventually releases. So after I had done Metroid Dread, actually, it was around the time I had started, like, Fusion or Dread or something like that. I talked about it in that video over a year ago, that I went to the Wii U eShop and purchased myself Metroid Prime Trilogy. This is, you know, a playthrough of Metroid Prime, the first one, and I am doing it on the Wii version on the Wii U. I had bought this off of the Wii U eShop back then, and I knew there was rumors going around at the time of there's going to be a Metroid Prime Remaster, or there's going to be a remaster of Metroid Prime Trilogy, but I wanted to buy this off the Wii U eShop just in case. And now, as you might see, the Wii U eShop is just a fucking wasteland now. It is gone. Nintendo, I haven't even read this statement. It is no longer possible to make purchases of the Nintendo eShop for the Wii U system. It is no longer possible to download free content, including game demos. So the entire thing is just gone. So now I have, like, a product you physically cannot even get anymore, so I'm glad I got it when I did. So this has just been sitting on my Wii U for over a year, and we are finally going to play it. And since I have purchased this, the actual Metroid Prime Remaster that was rumored for years actually came out. So a bunch of people have played Metroid Prime for the first time, or revisited Metroid Prime with the Metroid Prime Remaster on Nintendo Switch. This is still going to be played off of this version on the Wii/Wii U, because it was $20 for all 3 games. Meanwhile, the Metroid Prime 1 Remaster is $40 for 1 game. I thought it would just be better and more cost-effective this way, and I want to play it how most people played it. People still say Metroid Prime is one of the best games of all time, so I highly doubt that I'm going to not have a bad, or like, I highly doubt I'm going to have a bad time with playing the old Wii version. They're the same game, it's just that one looks, you know, more up-to-date than the other, but people already say this game looked fantastic as is, and I've even seen people say that they prefer the original over the remaster anyway. So this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including my full playthrough of this game. I have done the entire 2D Metroid saga, so if you want to see my blind playthroughs of all those games, you can see that. And if I end up liking Metroid Prime enough, I will eventually do playthroughs of Prime 2 and Prime 3. Before we fully get into this, there's a manual button up here, and I took a look at this, and it actually goes to, like, an electronic version of the Metroid Prime Trilogy, like, actual game manual that would have been in the game box. Since I don't have a physical version of this, I wanted to go here real quick, so you can see Metroid Prime Trilogy. I know there might be some spoiler stuff here, so I'm not going to read it. I need to go to page 5, though, because there is important information. No, wrong button. It's the minus button, plus button, plus button. Important information before we fully get into the game. Cosmo Dating System, the year 20X5. Galactic Federation exploratory vessel was attacked and destroyed by space pirates, which which transporting an unknown life form, that doesn't sound like a sentence, was captured on SR-388, the Metroid, was taken to a stronghold on planet Samus. The Galactic Federation tasked a skilled bounty hunter named Samus TM Aaron. The TM is part of her name, confirmed, with the complete annihilation of the space pirates and the Metroids. Samus infiltrated the base on Zebes alone, and after a bitter struggle, she destroyed Mother Brian, the mechanical life form that controlled the planet, and completed the mission. It seemed that the space pirates' plans had been foiled. You can see what a Metroid is. A floating life form that multiplies when exposed to beta rays that attach to other living things, and then sucks the life energy out of them. That's what that is. However, the space pirates have not been wiped out. Some had slipped away in a ship that had been in orbit around planet Zebes. They divided into two camps, with one camp returning to Zebes to begin rebuilding their facility, and the other going out to search for a new planet with powerful energy resources. It was the latter group that detected a powerful energy signature on the planet Tallon IV. On this planet, they discovered many ruins bearing evidence of the Chozo civilization. Before long, they found pulses of energy emanating from a meteor sealed beneath the Chozo temple ruins. The substance of this meteor, called Phazon, had a peculiar capacity to mutate. The space pirates, who identified that the characteristic, began to experiment, mutating the life forms of Tallon IV via Phazon. At the same time, to obtain the meteorite thought to be the Phazon core, they tried to breach the area beneath the temple. However, they were thwarted by a riddle that blocked away the inner sanctum. And now the radar on Samus's gunship identifies the ship of the space pirates in orbit above Tallon IV. I wanted to read that. And now we all have context. Let us get into it. I opened this for the very first time last night just to make sure the volume was good. So we're gonna hope that the volume is still good. I'm all strapped up with my Golden Wii remote from Skyward Sword, which is a game I never finished, and a nunchuck. And I am excited to play a Wii game for the first time in a while. I mean, the only thing I really use this for is to play Pikmin 3, which I haven't done on the Wii in a while. So you might notice that there's black borders. The game does not crop properly, so I quickly duplicated this scene so that it does crop properly. So now it should be good, I think. Just taking a look at the scene. Like, my eyes play tricks on me, so I think it should be good. Let me know how the volume is compared to my voice. I did some test recordings last night, and it sounded fine, but I'm always paranoid about everything I've ever done. Development by Retro Studios. Volume is good. Also, yes, no spoilers for anything. And I should say that at one point I probably did watch some sort of review for Metroid Prime. I remember watching Some Call Me Johnny's recent reviews from like a year or two ago. I think it was like 2 years ago at this point, of the 2D Metroid series, and I know he mentioned stuff about Prime in those, but also I haven't watched those videos in 2 years, so I don't remember anything about that. I've never watched a full playthrough of this game, and I know for a fact they have watched some reviews of Metroid things in the past that talk about this, but then again, like I said, I don't remember anything. So this is as blind as I could possibly be, other than I know like maybe like a couple plot details, namely from Smash Bros. There's a stage related to something here in Smash, and I think I might know some endgame related thing just because it's been talked about a lot, but I don't know anything about Prime 2 or 3. So if I ever get to those, that will be, like, completely 100% blind. So I'm going into this, like, 99.8% blind. So let's start. I did test some stuff here. I'm gonna go in the middle slot because I feel like it. But this reads off of my old Wii Mii's. So this is everything I used to have on my Wii way back when. A lot of these things were downloaded from, like, the Check Me Out channel. And some of them were made by, like, my brother or my dad. But this is Dr. Wonton. Everyone loves Dr. Wonton. He was downloaded from the Check Me Out channel. All of these were. I have some great ones here. I don't know why I've ever had a Finn here, because I barely watched Adventure Time. I think I've only watched, like, Season 1 of Adventure Time. Throughout all of these Mii's, I do, in fact, have a Samus Mii here. So, that is the Mii I will be using. There's a lot of memories with a lot of these Mii's. Shoutouts to Lizzie. Where's Buzz? Buzz has to be here somewhere. There's Buzz. This is my Mii OC. I used him in my playthrough of Miitopia from a couple years ago. Go watch my Miitopia playthrough. It's really good. I love that game. Let us get started, though. Without further delay, if this Mii is deleted, the Mii channel will also be removed from the save slot. Whatever. So, 0% on everything. Options. Display. That's probably fine. Sound. I can change this. It's already at 100%. Speech. Good enough. That sounds good. Extras. Probably can't do anything in the extras right now. Start single player. Start Metroid Prime. The veteran difficulty. Yeah, I want to fucking die. Alright. Let's do it. That's really funny because the brightness on my monitor is different than the brightness on my other monitor for OBS. That was just a black image on a black screen, so you could actually see the outline of that image of the Prime logo. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to something. Also, I will move my camera to where I need to move it, where I know I need to move it when I need to move it, you know? It's like, this game still looks great. I had seen a comparison video between the remaster and the Prime Trilogy version, and they both look fine in their own right. Like, this is still, you know, this was originally released on the GameCube. And if the GameCube's anything to go by, Pikmin 2 is still one of my favorite games. One of my favorite looking games. So what I also remember from just being told, I don't know if it's the entire Prime Trilogy, or just Prime 1, but it takes place between the events of the first game and the second game. So between Metroid/Metroid Zero Mission and Samus Returns. The entire trilogy. That's very interesting how they fit an entire 3 games between the events of the first and the second game. Where arguably, like, the third game... Wait. When arguably the third game is, like, the most important one. Or the one that everyone... everyone loves the most. So we point, we move, so it's kind of like, it's interesting. I move with the stick, but then I also aim with this, so that's fine. And I know the controls for the the remaster have done a bunch of other stuff, but press and hold Z to lock onto targets. I'm too much of a gamer. We don't need to lock on. I could press C and be a ball. I guess the only time, technically the only time I've ever played Metroid Prime, even though I say this is a blind playthrough, was WarioWare Smooth Moves. There was a micro game on 9-volt stage that makes you turn into a morph ball and you have to knock over a barrel. So that's the only time I've ever played Metroid Prime otherwise. D-pad. I can press down on the D-pad to shoot missiles. Next, set something, scale the center of the pillar to activate them. Move the cursor out of the top zone, release, minus. Yeah. Yeah. Am I missing something here? Oh, now it's working. Scalable objects appear as orange targets. So B button being jump is weird. I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm definitely Cuphead tutorialing right now. Where it was like just working. Like, yeah. They want me to scan this, no? Oh, it's like a menu. I didn't even know this. I thought I was supposed. It looked like it was just like it was in the center of the thing. Why is this a menu? Okay. Fair enough. But then... that's not telling me what to do afterwards? Oh, okay. Just randomly press the button. Alright, very good. Force field activation switches are now online. Great. There's minus or A to return to the combat visor. Ah. So I know Metroid Prime veterans gonna fucking shame me throughout this whole playthrough. I know it. As far as I'm aware, the camera being in the bottom left seems fine. Use the beam to open doors. Like, this is gonna be really weird for me. Like, I don't play first-person games. Like, the closest thing to a first-person game that I play is Minecraft. That's, like, the only first-person game that I play. So... good. Lock on, something. Entrance to Deck Alpha Access Hall. Okay, also my hair... hold on. Wait. My hair is, like, bothering me immensely right now. Also, the game still sounds good for you guys? Because for me, it sounds incredibly quiet. That is a dead bug. Hello. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology, parasite, interstellar vermin, travel in swarms. Indigenous to Tallon IV, a single parasite is harmless. To larger life forms, however, they tend to travel in large groups. It didn't let me finish reading that. I have to hold down the Z button the whole time. Determining over potential prey, such swarms can be dangerous. Murder. I was hoping to look at all this. Platform does not look like it can be activated from this room. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Fluid sacs containing acid are also detected. And for people who have not watched my original Metroid playthroughs, the Metroid series is like something I had never gotten into until, you know, last year. And there was definitely a lot of frustration with how the game was. So I'm hoping that, like, just the structure of the game for me. So I'm gonna hope that Prime will be a better experience for me. Use your charge beam to destroy the rubble. Look at him go. I can go there, but I can also ball myself. Step into the hologram to download the map. I have downloaded the map. Press 1 to access the map. Oh, it's fucking 3. You don't need to confuse me like this, game. I don't need this right now. The regular maps in Metroid were already confusing enough. And now I get the full 360 every room. Look at it's underneath my face cam a bit, but like it detects the movement of the sticks. That's cute. Okay. So I was just outside. Now I am inside. I can't wait to play Tetris 3D for the Virtual Boy. Alright, this is just a map room. Ah. Access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. Step into the hologram. I sure am stepping. I see more things to scan. Specimen containment breach on deck beta. All crew report for lockdown. I'm gonna swoosh right in. Watch me swoosh. I got more things in containment units. Oh, the cursor doesn't feel like it's centered. A whole bunch of things here. I'm gonna stop and read everything, because that's what I like to do. Fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. This allows for increased production of corrosive bile. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient. Resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Combat mutation applications are complete. The primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. You know what they say, 'cause I don't. Fire missiles with blah. Thank you for telling me. I didn't need to do that. I'm gonna keep pressing C for some reason. Ballistic support needed in specimen block F. I keep pressing C to get out of the menu when I really don't need to. Is this what I need the missile for? Nice. Who's here? You're not. Perimeter defense turret malfunction. You can look at all of these. Parasite larva, harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Plasmite, native to Tallon IV. Oh, it's those fucking jumpy dudes. I hate those. Specimen solitary, holding phase on level unknown, status xenotrophic, life form unstable. Use caution. Good, so I'm gonna shoot it, right? Great. I want to go in there. Just to say, I really don't want to go in there, but I wanted to do it for the content. I like this so much better. I like the third person. Being in the morph ball in third person makes it easier to see things. Oh, you. Explode. I do think the pointer controls are fun. I've always been someone who's liked motion controls and pointer controls and stuff from Wii games. It never bothered me. So I know I'm gonna have a time playing this game. Access to Deck Gamma approved. Hello, you. Can we not just say that we did? Please insert metallic sphere to open the door. Looks like a spherical shape would fit into this clamp. Ah, metallic sphere, you say? I'm a metallic sphere. All I can tell you... Oh, I can drop bombs, nice. All I can tell you so far... Okay, turn the camera around. All I can tell you so far is that there's a lot of stuff when playing Metroid that was confusing to me, and I have a feeling I'm going to be incredibly confused, like, this entire game. Charge beam can be used to draw pickups. Okay. You're gonna see me press C a lot for no reason. It feels like they should have just had... If this is gonna be like a primary mechanic in the game, I don't know why it's not mapped to the C button, because that's just easy to press, because then I have to press minus and then go up and then go in here. I am making this an episodic series as well. I just don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. So we might be here for 60. We might be here for 6. That was originally on the D-pad. I mean, because it was a GameCube game. However, I mean, you're not accessing the map all the time. Having it be on 1 is fine. However, this map does not compute with my brain. Can I get in here? Do I shoot these? Feels like I'm supposed to shoot these. Like, the door opened and then it closed. So... Okay, there we go. I think this is the Smash thing. This is the only thing I know about this game. Is this. And maybe something toward the end of the game. But I've played Smash Bros. Use blank, or use Parasite Queen. I don't know what it means by dash. I don't seem to be dashing. This is the B button. The B button's the jump button. Pump you full of missiles, though. I know that. I remember that about my time playing Metroid. We want to pump bosses full of missiles. Need to be locked on to dash. Oh, just like quick tap. Okay. And if I also remember my Metroid correctly, charge shots are just as strong as missile shots. Oh yeah. Parasite Queen defeated. Well, that was a boss fight. That's the whole Smash stage. The funny thing, the funny Parasite Queen and the funny tube, and if it dies in like 3 seconds.
Evacuate immediately.
Oh, it wouldn't be a Metroid game without an escape sequence, now would it?
Evacuate immediately.
It would not be a Metroid game without an escape sequence. Fucking, I have 7 minutes. Hold on. Okay, there we go. packing it in. From where? Oh, cool. You're cool. Oh, no. You're dead now. Good. Jumping on B also feels really weird. I don't know where I'm going. Also, the fact that this game does not, you know, obviously have save states, expect me to be frustrated a lot. Because I could not get through, Zero Mission, and Fusion without save states. And honestly, I couldn't get through fucking Fusion's final boss without fucking cheating, so... Oh yeah, come. Bro, what if this game was on the 3DS? That would look so good on the 3DS. Am I going in circles? Okay, no. It looked like I was just going in circles. Am I going somewhere? This just blew up. I love Metroid walking simulators. Okay, you can blow these up with a charge shot as well. Yeah, just coming through. Don't mind me. It does not feel like there is a lot of stakes to this escape. They probably don't want to overcomplicate the platforming. I gotta go this way. Okay, no, we're fine. Hello, Gamma, welcome to the stream. I think I have to go all the way back this way. There we go. I've made it. Kind of. Oh, it's the guy. You know him. I thought he showed up later. Love him. Nobody loves him. Get out of here. Because Ridley's technically not dead yet, because fusion hasn't happened yet. Fucking... What is this? While in combat, press and hold Z when this object is in view to perform the grapple beam. Okay. Ayo. I'm so bad. That's cool to do in first person. Okay. Turret's disabled. Hog. Ow. Explode. Ah, this is how we go about Samus losing everything. Oh, I knew there always had to be something. There always has to be something about Samus losing everything. She just gets exploded upon and then loses everything. That's the excuse this time. This beeping's really cool. I don't have charge shot. Hello? Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, now it's letting me in. It was not doing that before. We outie. God damn it, Ridley. It was gonna show up and be an asshole. Aid pose your way into that ship. Pirate frigate escaped.